So good morning everyone. I am your teacher for today. So please be seated. So Miss Himo, please lead the prayer. So I will check your attendance. So please be seated because I will check your attendance through seat plan. So I have prepared energizer for us to have an energy to listen my discussion.
Sam Sam, oh Ram Sam Sam, gooly 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 Ram Sam Sam, oh Ram Sam Sam, oh Ram Sam Sam, gooly 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 Ram Sam Sam, oh Ravi, gooly 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 Ram Sam Sam, oh.
So review time. So what is our last topic? Yes, Miss Segovia. Okay, so our last topic is guidelines buying egg, breads, and cereals. So, unlocking of words and terminology. Dairy products. Dairy, a vital food group, provides protein, calcium, potassium, and vitamin D, but can high be in fat and lack vitamin D contained in products like yogurt and cheese. Scratches, visible marks or abrasion on the surface of the can. These scratches can sometimes compromise the integrity of the can, potentially leading to leaks or contamination of the contents. So activity time. Please raise your hand to answer this activity. Yes, Miss Limbardo, Miss Boyles, and Miss Calope. Yes, that's correct. Milk. Yes, dairy products. That's correct. Yes, canned goods. That's correct also. So what are these pictures all about? Yes, Miss Laura. Okay, thank you. So based on the activity, what do you think is our topic today? Yes, Mr. Mihor. Okay, another one. Yes, Mr. Fabulous. Okay, so our topic for today is guidelines in buying milk and dairy products and canned goods. Why is it important to have guidelines in buying milk, dairy products, and canned goods? Yes, Miss Aurelia? Okay, thank you. So, at the end of the lesson, 90% of the students are expected to understand the importance of making informed decisions when purchasing milk, dairy products, and canned goods. Learn the guidelines for selecting high-quality milk, dairy products, and canned goods. So, develop critical thinking skills to evaluate labels and expiration dates. So, what is the guidelines in buying milk and dairy products and canned goods? So when we're buying milk and dairy products and canned goods, remember to check the expiration date, inspect the packaging for any damage, read labels for nutritional information, store dairy products properly, compare prices, choose reputable brands, and trust your senses for freshness. So when we say buying milk and dairy products and also the canned goods, please remember to check the expiration date. Most of all, we should check our expiration date. Then, inspect for the packaging for any damage. Then, read the labels for nutrition information. Also, compare the prices. Then, choose the reputable brands. And also, lastly, trust your senses for freshness. So, tips to avoid damaged purchases products. So, first, we have to examine the packaging. Make sure the packaging looks clean and intact. If it's damaged or dirty, it might mean the product isn't fresh or might have been tampered with. So, when we say examine the packaging, when we buy canned good, we should make sure that the packaging is clean and intact. If it's damaged or dirty, it might be isn't fresh or it might have been tampered with. So second, watch out for added sugar. Some reduced fat sugar dairy products like yogurt, ice cream may contain a lot of sugar added to make up for missing fat. It is important to read and compare the nutrition labels when buying dairy so that you know you're eating healthfully. So when we say watch out for added sugar, we should read the important and compare nutrition labels when we buying dairy so that when we know that when we eat dairy, it is good for our health.
Look for the sell by date. This tells you how the long product should stay fresh. Pick products with a later date to ensure they last longer at home. So when you're buying stuff from the store, look for the sell by date on the package. This date shows how the product should stay fresh. Choose products with a date that's further away so they'll last longer when you bring them home. So Miss Kapilitan, in your own idea, why is it important to look the expiration date when you're buying foods?
For me, checking the expiration date when buying food is crucial because it ensures that the food is fresh and safe to eat. Eating expired food can lead to food poisoning or other health risks. Additionally, consuming expired food may result in a loss of nutritional value or changes in the taste and texture. And also, checking expiration date helps to maintain food safety and overall well-being.
Yes, you are right. Buy fortified products. Some dairy products have added vitamins and minerals like calcium or vitamin D. This can be good for health, so look for the products that are fortified with extra nutrients. So when you're buying dairy products, some of them have extra vitamins and minerals added to them like calcium or vitamin D. These are good for health, so try to choose products that have extra nutrients added to your food. So when you see fortified on a dairy product, it means extra vitamins and minerals have been added to make it healthier. So for example, fortified milk has extra calcium and vitamin D added to help them to keep your bones strong and healthy. Why is it important to add more nutrients and minerals in our body? Miss Briones?
Adding more nutrients and minerals to our body is important because they support overall health, provide energy, strengthen bones, enhance brain function, promote heart health, and support the immune system.
Yes, you're right. Scratches. Avoid cans with scratches on the surface. Scratches can lead to rusting, which can contaminate the food inside. So, if you see scratches on a can, it's best to avoid it. Scratches can cause the can to rust, and that rust can get into the food inside, making it unsafe to eat. So, for example, if you notice scratches on a can, it's better to choose a different one to make sure the food stays safe to eat. So, have you ever experienced going grocery shopping when you're holding something strange or have a scratch on it? So, what will you do, Miss Ranga?
I would return the item with scratches or a scratch because it means the product is old and has been stocked.
Yes, exactly. Tampered evident seals. Make sure the seal on the can lid is not broken or tampered with. This ensures that the contents haven't been compromised or contaminated. Check if the seal on the can lid is intact. If it's broken or looks like someone messed with it, don't buy it. This helps make sure that the food inside hasn't been messed with. So for example, if the seal on the jar of pickles is broken, it's better to choose a different jar to be safe. Seams. Examine the seams where the can is sealed. They should be smooth and without any signs of damage or bulging. Damaged seams can indicate a risk of spoilage or contamination. So, inspect the edges where the can is closed. They should be smooth and not damaged. If you see any bumps or damage, it could mean the food inside might not be safe to eat. So for example, if you notice a dent along with the seam of the can of beans, it's better to choose a different one to ensure that the food is safe. So that's the end of our topic. So let me ask you a question. Why is it important to ensure the quality, safety, and nutritional value of the food products you're purchasing? Yes, you're right. So it's important to make sure the food you buy is good quality, safe to eat, and has the right nutrients because you want to stay healthy and avoid getting sick from bad foods. So it is also important to check the quality, safety, and nutrition of the food you buy because you want to make sure that you're eating good, healthy food that won't make you sick and will keep your body strong. So to test your knowledge, let's have a group activity. I want you to count 1 to 3 and the counting will start to Miss Balani. Are you done counting? So before we start, let me read the direction first. Each group will examine to check samples of milk, dairy products, and canned goods. By using a guide, each group will be given 20 minutes to share it to your groups, and each group will choose a representative to present their output in the class. So group 1, we will go to the right side, and group 2 will go to the center, and the group 3 in the left side.
Teacher, I'm a bit confused about the activity. Could you please explain it again?
So for this activity, each group will be given samples of milk, dairy products, and canned goods. You'll use a guide to check the quality of these items. Then, within 20 minutes, discuss your findings within your group. Finally, select one person to present your group's finding to the class. Does that make sense?
Yes, teacher. Thank you for clarifying.
Okay, let's have another activity. So let me read the direction first. Read each question carefully and provide a corresponding answer based on your knowledge of guidelines in buying milk, dairy products, and canned goods. Choose the letter only. I'll give you 10 minutes to answer the question. Are you all done? Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for your cooperation, class. Goodbye, everyone.